Kevin's a sharp brother, and I love the way he thinks, and I love the way that God deals with his mind. And I wanna encourage us because we can't be afraid to be alone with God. Can't be afraid to be alone with God. God understands, he sees, and he knows. Songwriter said he knows when I'm tempted. But he went on to say that Jesus will fix it and make it all right. He's everywhere, but sometimes he seems far away. But the songwriter said he's always nigh. He's always near. He's always nigh. Jesus will fix it and make it all right. But we cannot be afraid to be in his presence. I encourage us as we close out tonight, I encourage us is to shut everything down and find the quiet time in your life. The quiet time in my life is early in the morning. When some mornings I beat the birds up. Most mornings I beat the birds up. I remember okay, so the birds are up now. But most mornings I beat the birds up because that's the quiet time in my life. Once the day starts, it's too late to find quietness during turmoil, doing conference calls at work and getting phone calls and emails and text messages from people and folk want to know, did you see so-and-so on Facebook? And, no, I didn't. There is power. Thank you, Brother Kevin. There is power in his presence. In his presence is fullness of joy. In his presence is peace. In his presence is happiness. There's no happiness like the happiness of being in the presence of God. And when you're alone by yourself, without any distractions, you'll know it's God. Because God has a voice like no other voice. And when you get accustomed to hearing from God, I'm like Brother Kevin, I get up a lot of times too early too. And then I get my message on the way to work or down the road somewhere. But if we stay there, and when we pray, not if we pray, but when we pray, don't do all the talking and then just get up. Sometimes let God talk at the front end of your prayer. And maybe your prayer won't even last quite as long when you get through with your homilies and telling God what he said in his word and all that. You say it in your word. Listen for the voice of God. And this is how you confirm the voice of God. Because it lines up with his word. His word is everlasting. His word is eternal. His word is true. And you don't have to, and it won't be a hard fit to find out if God is really speaking to you, because it will align with what he is. God is not saying new stuff. He don't need to. He's already spoken. Now all he has to do is speak to you from the volumes of what he's already